Yeah, okay, I get it, man, say less. When you start talking and pray less. I'm not doing good, I'm a straight mess. But God doing way more with way less. Yeah, we off to the races. Yeah, I put a rapper in a place quick. Yeah, good is the enemy of greatness. I just wear a girl in my spaceship. My A1's on my A-list. Yeah, beast mode made the playlist. Preach mode for the graces. They sneak mode on the hatred. Money bags, 100 racks ain't the goal, but I ain't really mad if God let me hold that. I say what I want, I don't never hold back. I just mounted up my first gold plaque, and there's many more to come. See, I'm steady with the pen and now I'm ready. What you want? I don't mess with nobody. I don't got me no hobbies, cause this here is my hobby. I boom 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 like Buccaneers, I'm outie.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Clutch, man, coming at you again with another video. I just want to talk about the Bucks and the Saints game that just passed. Man, what a game! Like, that game was nerve-wracking for me. At the end, pretty much the fourth quarter, it was crazy how they came back. But I want to talk about that real quick. Although it was a great game, it was good. We did our thing on offense. All thanks to Todd Monken. Appreciate you, Todd Monken. I'm glad Dirk Carter just gave him keys to shine a new vehicle that we have as the wide receivers and our running backs and offensive line, just tight ends, everybody on the offense did their thing. And I noticed that Dirk Carter did not necessarily give him credit for that. I seen across major platforms, ESPN and so forth. I go on there to see if they're gonna talk about the Bucks. They talk about the Bucks, but they talk about Fitzpatrick and his game, and that's it. They don't talk about anything else. Like in kind of in a way where they are pretty much saying that the Saints lost the game instead of us winning the game. I don't understand it. I believe in giving props or credit where credit's due. If the Saints came back and beat us, I'll give credit to those guys and say, hey, you guys did your thing. You know, you came back and you beat us. It's that easy to me. But you know, I see a lot of people don't do their homework. They don't research anything as far as who's calling the plays, like the coverages and stuff like that. And you know, some guys, I give them credit. Some guys they'll break down plays and let you know how exactly stuff happened or how touchdowns was made. But yeah, I want to talk about Mike Smith real quick. Mike Smith, our defensive coordinator for the Buccaneers, is, to me, should be on the hot seat more than anybody in the office. I like Dirk's all-around coaching ability as a head coach. He's actually warmed up to me a little bit, where now that he doesn't have to call the plays, that he made the best decision of his life to not be able to call plays anymore because he's trash. You can't call high school plays in the NFL. You just can't do that. So with Todd Monken, you know, obviously you can see the difference. Everybody plays better with a better coordinator. With that being said, though, get back to Mike Smith. Mike Smith, I don't understand why we're in man coverage majority of the time. We're in man coverage throughout the whole game. I barely see us in zone coverage. Like the Tampa 2 is non-existent with him. I believe in a Tampa 2. I believe in cover 3. I do believe in blitz packages, but only to a certain extent. I mean, we have great linebackers that can cover downfield for a short period of time. They are a lot better than they were last Sunday with the Saints. They're a lot better than that. But I mean, it's terrible to have your guys in man coverage the entire game. They're running slants. They're running post routes, like quick routes to get open real fast. I didn't see. I only see maybe like one major deep ball that Drew Brees connected on for a touchdown. But other than that, it was a dink and dunk. Let me hit Alvin Kamara or Michael Thomas over the middle, or slants and outs and stuff like that. So it's mind-boggling as a coach to see a defensive coordinator not pick up on little things like that. Like, okay, well, obviously they can't run it up the middle. Then the running game is non-existent for the Saints right now. So what else can they do? They're gonna pass the ball. They have Drew Brees. Why wouldn't they pass the ball? They have Michael Thomas. Why wouldn't they pass the ball? So you have to think about that. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I don't. Like, you have a rookie and Carlton Davis. He was doing pretty good with the wide receivers and man coverage. You have Vernon Hargreaves. He was doing great until he got injured. But again, man coverage, you can only do so much. Like, having everybody man on man, they're reacting to a route. So their reaction will be, if they don't know the route, then their reaction necessarily they're going to be a half second too late to the ball anyway, because they're reacting. So you have to switch up coverages. That's the only way we don't get killed. Like, I mean, thank God our offense was high power enough to score more points. But let's say that the fumbles didn't happen. We didn't get a fumble or anything like that. Or 3 downs and outs. Like, come on, think about that. Like, the defense did okay in that aspect, where the players did their job to where they made sure stuff happened. But far as formations and the plays itself, man coverage is trash. Like, you cannot run man coverage all game and you think that your defense is gonna stop anybody, especially if they're passing the ball damn near 80% of the time. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna score a lot. So the only issue I see with us moving forward is Mike Smith right now, and it doesn't seem like he's getting it. It doesn't seem like he cares to get it. It just seems like it's my way, and it's my way. And Dirk Carter seems like he's scared to be a head coach right now. Like, look, we're trash on defense. Either you fix it or you're out of here. Come on, bro. Like, you have to understand, your job is at risk, Dirk. Your job is at risk because you also in charge of these coaches. So when they're not doing their job, you have to get on them too, just like you do the players. Like, I don't understand. And you have to dress out Rojo. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand what everybody else beef is with Rojo. They think that Rojo's trash or something like that. The offensive line wasn't blocking for him, for one, and that was in preseason where he was running with the second string offensive line. And then they call weird plays where the offensive line couldn't get to a certain spot in order to block a guy that was coming in on a blitz or something. So, you have to take the good with the bad, and you have to understand how can somebody get through a hole or run a play that's designed to run in the 2-hole or the 1-hole, and he can't get there because there's a linebacker there for one, and the offensive line is getting pushed back onto him as soon as he touches the ball. So, I mean, it's only so much you can do as a running back. Once you pass the line, then it's up to you. But if you can't pass your line, then what the hell is it? You know what I'm saying? So, so, I mean, steps going forward for our next game against the Eagles. Like we cannot play man coverage defense. We can't play man coverage with our DBs. We're playing man coverage with our safeties and our DBs and our linebackers. What sense does that make? Like, the defensive line, albeit they got a sack, they got 1 sack. So they haven't gelled properly yet. They're getting there, but it seems like as soon as they get there, they just put their hands up to make sure that they can swat the ball. And they're not necessarily taking that extra oomph to put a shoulder on the quarterback's arm or throwing arm or something like that, just to make him feel them or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know I'm supposed to be celebrating the win. I know I'm supposed to be happy about this win. But as a coach, all I can see is everything that we need to fix. Yes, it was a great win. Yes, offense through the roof. Yes. But defense, we cannot play like that against the Eagles. We can't play like that. We can't look to hope for fumbles. We can't look to hope that their offensive line just forgets to come to work and block. We can't hope that their wide receivers drop every single pass thrown to them. We can't hope that their quarterback is off his game. Like, we have to play at our strengths. We have to play to their strengths. And just know that, okay, well, these guys have this, that this is their personnel. We have the manpower to slow down their personnel, but what plays are we going to implement just in case they run this play, just in case they run that play? Because it's not like you don't know what plays could be going on in the game. Like, obviously they're going to run up the middle a couple times because of the power back that they have. Obviously they're going to throw it out of the backfield a few times because of the running backs that they have. Obviously they're going to go deep a few times because they have some fast wide receivers. Of course they're going to go over the top to go one-on-one coverage because they do have pretty tall wide receivers. They have a great tight end, so obviously we're gonna need our linebackers to cover the tight end, which we do have, but we have to have plays implemented to stop their personnel. We can't run man coverage the whole game and think that it's gonna work, and we have to stop blitzing in the red zone. Stop blitzing in the red zone. Mike Smith, stop blitzing in the red zone. Just stop. Because they're not running. They can't run the ball on us. Did you not? You don't get that. They don't run the ball on us unless we blitz from the wrong side. They'll run it to the other side, and now we have less people on this side prepared to tackle the running back because now we have a linebackers blitzing from the other side. Again, this is your boy Clutch, and great talking to you guys. Love talking to you guys. It'll be more videos. I'm gonna come out with more videos and hit that notification button. Alright? Peace.
Keep it going on, going on, going on. Keep it going on, going on, going on.